So, welcome to this demo session on Linux administration. So, myself, Madhuri, and I'll be guiding you through the key concepts of Linux administration. This session will help you understand what Linux administration is, why it is important, and what you can accept from this course. Okay, so before we begin, can you share your background? Are you beginner or do you have any experience in Linux? Yeah, Kavita, are you beginner or you are working? Do you have any experience with Linux? Fine. Are you student? Oh, fine, fine. Then fine. I will give the complete Linux knowledge. I'll start from the basics, very basics. Whether you know or not, I'll start from very basics. So if you don't know anything, just you have computer knowledge, like how to access your computer, how to switch on computer, how to switch off. This knowledge, basic knowledge is there also enough. I will take care of reminding everything. Okay. And coming to myself, as I told you, myself, Madhuri, and I have 15 years experience, teaching experience and real-time experience. And I teach hardware and networking, CCNA, CCNP, shell scripting, Linux administration, and AWS. And this is the batch for Linux administration. In this session, we'll discuss Linux administration concept. Okay, so what is Linux administration? First of all, what is Linux? Linux is an open source operating system widely used in servers, cloud computing, cybersecurity, networking, and DevOps. Linux system administrator maintain Linux based systems perfect for performance, security, and reliability. So nowadays, people are switching to Linux operating system. Many organizations are moving to Linux because we have many features in Linux. Even servers also they are switching to Linux operating system only because of security reasons. People are coming with Linux operating system. Many technologies are coming, Oracle, SQL, many technologies are coming on Linux operating system only. Okay, why Linux? What are the features we have in Linux? Before discussing how to work with Linux operating system, what are the commands we use, before discussing about those everything, first I will explain what is Linux, why Linux, why people are switching to Linux, why technologies are coming with Linux operating system. So first I will explain that. So if you understand that, then we will see how to install this operating system. Same like Windows, Linux also operating system only. But Windows is graphical user interface, Linux is command based. But don't think Linux is difficult. If you start learning Linux operating system, Linux is very easy comparing to Windows. Okay, so 100% I'll make sure that you're clear in each and every point. So no need to worry about it. And this timings is okay. 11 to 12 is fine for you, Kavita and Rishabh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And if you are unable to speak, you can message me on the chat box also. Remember, and not only now, regularly, you will be with me for 1 month almost. Right. So, any doubts you have, something I'm explaining, you're not clear, you can ask me. Immediately, you can ask me. No need to wait. You can ask me immediately. I will explain. Once you are clear in one point, one command, or something, whatever I am explaining, then I'll go with another concept. Okay, so in the classroom itself you can ask me, and I'll create a telegram group also. Once you registered with this course, you'll get the Telegram link also. So there also you can ask me if you have any doubts anytime. Duration is 30 days. 30 days is minimum it will take. Um, I will not take much time. Like, I'll not extend sessions. I will take the classes on time and I'll complete it on time. Okay. But sometimes I'll take extra 1 week like that. That too, if we are discussing the same concept repeatedly, if you're asking me doubts, so if I'm unable to complete one concept in one day, in that scenario, next day also I will continue. If you have doubts, I will use the time for clarifying the doubts. That is the reason extra I may take 1 week sometimes. I'll not waste the time. Classes will be Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, no theory sessions. But if you have any doubts, means if you are practicing Linux, if you have any doubts, you can message me on the Telegram. Definitely you can message me. I'll respond there. Not only on weekends, anytime. If you have any doubts, you can message me on the Telegram. So you can contact me here. So why you are coming for Linux classes? Any specific reason? Kavita, anyone suggested you? That's fine. So in this Linux classes, what I teach concepts. You may already got the information in a website. Brief information I will give. Tr- True, Kavita. Linux is basic for all advanced courses. If you are perfect in Linux administration, 100% you can complete your advanced courses very easily. But utilize your time, money properly in Linux administration. From my side, 100% I will give knowledge. Okay, utilize it. It is not at all difficult. If you understand the concept very easily, you can practice. And as I told, Linux works with commands, but don't worry about it. Regularly, whatever the concepts I'm explaining, I will give the notes. See, every point, when I explain something, I'll make a note like this and I'll share the notes also. So I'll explain theoretically, I will show you practical, and I'll make a note and I will share with you. So you can practice very easily. No need to remember or no need to by heart all the commands. Everything will be with you. If you want to write your running notes, your own running notes, you can write. Otherwise, regularly I will make sure that I'll give the notes. So I'll be there. So first day is introduction. Today is just introduction session. Uh, I'm not giving any theory concepts, more concepts I'm not giving, just interaction class this is. Okay. So regular classes will be start from tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll explain about futures of Linux. Like what is Linux? Why people are switching to Linux? What are the advantages we have in Linux? That I'll explain. And next day, file system hierarchy means once we install Linux operating system, what we get along with the Linux operating system, what are the default folders we get along with the operating system, that I'll explain. Okay, see, when we install Windows operating system, if you open your C drive, you can see like system 32, administrator, users, some folders you can see, right? Same like that in Linux also you will get. So what are the, in Windows we call folder, here we call directories. What are the default directories we get in Linux? That I will explain. Okay. Again, I'm telling you, I already told I have some throat infection. Don't mind about this today. And after that, I'll show you how to install Linux operating system. If you want to practice Linux, first of all, we must install Linux operating system, right? So how to install Linux operating system in your computer, I will show using third-party tools like VMware software, using virtual machine, how to install Linux operating system, I will show. So that you can practice in your laptops also. Easily you can practice. Then I'll explain basic commands. So once we install Linux operating system, how to enter into computer, how to log in into our computer, okay, how to log in as a user. And once you log in, where we execute the commands, basic, very basics, very basics I'll explain first. So basics, it will take almost 3 days time because here I will show creating files using cat, touch, vi. Vi editor is very important in real time. Okay, creating directories. Directories means folders. In Windows we call folder, here we call directory. How to create directories, how to check them means ls commands, how to remove, how to move, how to copy these commands. So because in Windows no one will teach you how to copy a file to folder, how to delete a file or folder, how to rename. These all no one will teach you in Windows, but here we'll discuss everything. Once all these basics are completed, I'll explain filter commands. Or we can say basic shell commands. Like you may understand or not what is the use of these all commands, but these are very important for shell scripting and for checking the outputs. So each and every command is important. I'll explain at that time. We have so many filter commands. So these all one by one I will explain, and I will show you practically also. Once filter commands are completed, we'll go with user administration. In user administration, what is user? How to create user? How to log in into user accounts? How to modify the user? What is the use of creating these users? Okay, how to delete? Everything I will explain. Then group administration. In group administration class, we'll see what is group. When we already have user, what is the purpose of creating group? How to add users into group? How to modify the group? How to give permissions to group? This all I'll explain there. Remember everything practically only. And as I told you, everything I will go notes also. Okay. And after this, basic file permission. Like once we create files and directories, we can modify the permissions of files and directories also. Okay. So what is this permission? Who can modify? How to modify? And what is the purpose of modifying the default permissions? That I will explain. And next is ACLs, Access Control List, Advanced File Permissions. So using ACLs, we can change the ownership of files or directories. We can change the ownerships of files and directories, or we can apply the permission to a particular user or a particular group of people also. User administration and these permission classes are very important for advanced courses also. Even for Oracle also, this is very important. AWS course. And after this, we'll discuss about partitions. See, while installing the operating system, I will create partitions and I will install the operating system. That's fine. But after entering to the operating system also, we can create partitions. So that also I will show. Different types of partitions we have, like standard partitions, swap partition, LVMs. In real time, we use LVMs. Logical volume manager, RAID partitions, standard partition. The size of the partition is constant. We cannot increase or reduce the size of the partition. Swap partitions. It is used for virtual memory. It is used to increase the speed of our RAM. Logical volumes are resizable. We can increase and reduce the size of the partition. And RAID partitions are used for backup purpose. So these are individual separate concepts. So separately I'll explain about all these concepts. Once these are completed, we are going to complete system administration part. And then I will start with network administration. Here I will give network introduction, like what is network and how to connect two systems in a network, how to assign the IP address that I'll explain here. Assigning IP address, assigning host names that I will show. Okay. And after that, backup and restore. How to take the data backup from one system to another system. What is the use of taking the data backup? How to take in future. If you want to restore the data back, how to restore the data back. That I will explain. And after that, package management. RPM and M are the package managers which are used for installing, uninstalling, updating, and checking the packages. Packages nothing but softwares. If you want to install any softwares in Linux means we need package managers, either RPM and M. So what is this package managers? What is the difference between these two? I will explain. Then M installation. How to install yum. I will show here because RPM is the default package manager. We can use it directly, but yum if you want to use means we need to install it. So how to install yum in our computer, that I will show. And after that, data sharing servers like NFS, Samba, FTP. These are the servers which we use it for sharing the data geographically. So what is this servers, how to use it, what is the difference between these servers? That I will explain. And after that, DHCP, which is used to assign IP addresses automatically. DNS, which is used to convert IP to name, name to IP, DNS server. NAS server is used to access system centrally. Okay, we have many servers in it. Apache server, so which is used to deploy the web pages. So all the servers in network administration part, I will explain. Servers also not at all difficult. Linux is very, very interesting. It is not at all difficult. Also, we have the concept like breaking super user password and grub configuring grub password. We have some other topics also. These all concepts I will cover here. The brief information only I give. What we are going to cover in this Linux administration code, the brief information I give here. And timings, I forgot to mention the timings. You already know the timings also, right? Eleven a.m. to 12 p.m. Hope you are okay with these timings. Any issues are there? Let us know. And regular class timing, this is the regular class time. Monday to Friday classes will be. Okay. And if there is anything, you can contact me on Telegram also. Any doubts? Yeah, definitely cover the 100%. The course cost is 5,000 rupees. It seems. Regarding the details, you please talk to DurgaSoft admin team only. Course wise, content wise, anything is there, I'm here to help you out. And one more thing, I will give you regularly notes, whatever the concepts I'm explaining. I'll share the notes with you through Telegram, and you'll get the recording video also. And Telegram group is permanent. After finishing the course also, group will be there live. Okay, anytime if you have any doubts, you can ask me on Telegram. In future also, if you have any doubts, you can ask me in Telegram. No issues on it. And you'll get the recording videos also that you'll get from DurgaSoft. So daily, if today class completed means next day they will give the recording video. I think 6 months or 1 year validity they will give for that. Okay, uh, that you maybe you can confirm with them that information. But this group is permanent. Telegram group is permanent from my side. You can contact me anytime for doubts. So anything else you want to ask me? Kavita, I also teach hardware and networking, CCNA, CCNP, shell scripting, AWS, Amazon Web Services. Shell scripting, if you understand Linux means shell scripting is easy. First, continue with this Linux administration course. This is Kavita, same bash only. Shell is bash. Here we'll teach bash shell. Yes, Venki, different openings are there for Linux administrator, system administration, network administrator, DevOps engineer. We have different roles we have for Linux. Not in March, maybe after March, April. After April, you'll get more openings. Welcome, Kavita. We'll meet tomorrow. And no more introduction classes. Tomorrow, I'll go with futures of Linux. Okay. So starting classes will start a bit late because I waited for the student. Okay, but regular classes 11 to 12. Thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow.
Madam, I have one doubt, madam.
Yes, Asvinki.
In present Linux admin, present situation calls are there or not?
That's what
Hello,
I'm telling.
madam.
Now in March, don't expect any calls from companies.
Okay,
Year and March and April, don't expect anything from the companies.
okay, madam. I have one
So
doubt. Another
after,
doubt.
yeah,
Tell me, madam. Tell me.
yes, you can ask. I will tell.
I have one another doubt, madam. Is Linux is combination of Unix or only Linux admin?
If you learn, see, Linux came from Unix only, right?
Okay,
So if you do Linux administration course, you can work with any operating system, Unix flavors.
okay. Thank you.
So in most of the operating system Unix flavors, whatever the commands works, all the commands I will cover.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome. And again, I'm telling, I already told, actually, I have some throat infection. Don't mind 1-2 days. I'll be fine later. We'll go smooth, classes will start. And tomorrow also, no demo session only. You can come and attend the session. But no introduction, demo only, but not introduction. We'll go with the flow. As the points are the concepts I give, as per the concepts, we'll start the classes. Thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow.